What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. This is your year-end awards top 5 video, and we're talking about knockouts, baby. The top 5 knockouts of 2023 in the UFC. And oh my, it has been the year of the knockouts. This was a hard list to make. And, you know, obviously the hardest part was giving it to number 1, but I feel like we kind of all know where I'm going to be going in that direction. But before that, my God, did we have some great knockouts. And let's talk about the knockouts that we had. At number freaking 5, let's talk about it. Edson Barbosa versus Billy Quarantillo. Beautiful KO here. I think the first clip doesn't do it justice, but the way Billy Quarantillo throws a double jab and basically uses his chin as a magnet to Edson Barbosa's metal knee and get completely face planted was beautiful. The reaction, the timing, everything about it was a great KO. Obviously, we know Edson Barbosa delivers some of the greatest KOs of all time, but man, this one it was beautiful. A lot of people were doubting Edson in this matchup. You know, the pressure, the wrestling of Billy Quarantillo could have been a problem, but it was not. And Edson Barbosa went out there and just smoked them with a beautifully timed knee, and it was great, man. It was just great timing and just great precision of the knee to the chin, man. It was just beautiful. All of it was beautiful, and the way he clocked that guy, I can't, like, I'm not the biggest Edson Barbosa fan, but my God, that was a great knockout. So yeah, I had to give number 5 to Edson Barbosa. At number 4, I went with Gaethje over Dustin Poirier 2 for the BMF title, the high kick of all high kicks in Utah, baby. And he got it back in blood. The storyline, the significance, and the knockout in itself, coming from a guy that normally does knock out people with his hands, it was something really spectacular. For Justin Gaethje to just go out there and smoke Dustin Poirier like that in 2 rounds and catch him with a beautiful head kick was beautiful, man. And the way he falls, just all of it was great. You know, Dustin Poirier has always been kind of undeservingly considered one of the better guys in the division, and based on his Gaethje win, honestly. And Gaethje kind of ended all that talk, all that unnecessary best lightweight or second best lightweight in the world for Dustin Poirier when he knocked him out, and he got it back in blood. He waited 6 long years, but he got it back in blood, and it was just such a great knockout. Just seeing Dustin Poirier fans humbled also made it great, but just being right about the finish in itself was also awesome. So that KO over Dustin Poirier will have a special place in my heart. Probably one of my favorite moments of the year, and probably one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year, obviously. But yeah, had to include that one. So yeah, at number 3, I went with Roman Kopylov versus Ribeiro, the high kick on the same card as Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier. And this was just a cleaner high kick, and the way Roman Kopylov set this up, this whole entire fight, going to the body with body kicks, body punches, leg kicks, everything low, and then setting Ribeiro up with a beautiful high kick to the temple, the reaction, how he hit it, man, it was just beautiful, man. Probably best head kick of the year. I mean, I think only Leon Edwards could rival that head kick that he got last year in Utah. But my God, this was just beautiful. The sound, all of it was great, and it was just such a great high kick. So, you know, I had to include it at number 3, and it was beautiful. At number 2, I went with Ismail Bonfim versus Terence McKee. A lot of people forgot about this flying knee, and he completely melted Terence McKee. Terence McKee fucking went face down, ass up, and was kissing the ground and was out, man. This was so vicious, bro. I remember reacting to this and I was losing my goddamn mind how vicious this KO was. And Ismail Bonfim made Terence McKee eat that knee, and that was beautiful, man. I mean, this was, in my opinion, the runner-up, and or you know, even before number 1 was even decided, this was the knockout of the year for me, just based on how he knocked him out and just Terence McKee's reaction. A lot of people forgot about it, but for me, this was knockout of the year, bro. It was crazy. But at the end of the day, knockout of the year came out at the last pay-per-view at UFC 296. I think everyone knows what I'm finna say. Josh Emmett versus Bryce Mitchell. You can call it recency bias, but Josh Emmett delivered knockout of the year. And if you compare it to all the other knockouts we've seen, there is not a body reaction like Bryce Mitchell had after getting smoked. Terence McKee wasn't having a seizure. Fucking Ribeiro wasn't having a seizure. Billy Quarantillo wasn't having a seizure. Justin Gaethje was not having a seizure. Or Dustin Poirier was not having a seizure. This guy, this guy, Josh Emmett, had Bryce Mitchell have a fucking seizure, bro. And it was crazy. It was crazy. And there's just no other way of saying he won knockout of the year. I mean, the shot selection and just the overall power and the way he folded Bryce Mitchell like a chair, it was phenomenal. I think Josh Emmett, and also I think Josh Emmett is owed this. I mean, he didn't get a knockout of the year contender, or he didn't even get KO of the year when he fought Lamas or when he fought Michael Johnson, those kind of guys. So I think he deserves it this year, honestly. So hopefully more people agree. But man, this was a vicious knockout. So that is it for my top 5 KOs of the year. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. It's your boy eBay. Go follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Like, comment, and share the video. And yeah, Josh Emmett got the KO of the year, man. You can't deny it. But yeah, love y'all. Goodbye. I'm out of here.